As the clouds go gray, the thunder roars and the earth sings. The season's just beginning. The sunlight it hides as the clouds make way for the pouring of my blood.
Good evening. It's always a pleasure to have you on NTA channel 43 Abakaliki, the Sunrise Station. Today, the program is Africa Arise, a program organized by NTA Abakaliki, courtesy of Africa Business and Professional Forum. It is an organization, a group aimed at giving you a very wonderful head start in life. How do you succeed in that profession you've chosen? What you need to do so that you be the best that God wants you to be, that the world wants you to be. So to discuss another and a beautiful topic connected to their goal is, at my far right, the initiator of the program, Mr. Paul Dropson. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much, and a good evening to your cherished viewers.
And beside him is the resident pastor, Dunamis International Gospel Center, Pastor Ikenna Obasi Owaleke. Man of God, you're welcome.
Thank you very much. Good evening, viewers.
Clouds make way for the pouring of my blessings. I will not be afraid.
Please, Mr. Paul Dropson, what is the focus of Africa Business and Professional Forum?
Towards the end of last year, around November last year, thereabout, the Lord gave me a vision. And the vision was in connection with Christians who are Africans and are business owners, prospective business owners, and professionals. Of course, even though the focus is on these people, we also want to extend a little bit of hand to those who are unemployed. But the main focus are these people I've mentioned, those who are business owners, prospective business owners, and are professionals. Now, one of the things that the Lord made me to begin to see, so far as the vision is concerned, is the fact that I began to realize that, number one, Christians are one of the most unserious people in this world when it comes to business and profession.
Why do you say that?
I'll tell you. Very, very unserious people.
Okay.
I mean, even just before African Business and Professionals Forum started, I changed graphic designers 3 times. Because none of them was able to meet my standard. In fact, even the third one that I had to use did not meet my standard, but I realized that he's good. So with a bit of guidance, he can give me what I'm looking for. Now guess what this guy told me? Because he used to work in an organization, but of course he's resigned from the organization now. He said to me that, sir, I don't think anybody in my office would have your time.
Wow.
I asked him why. He said, because of your high standards.
Taste.
That was what he said to me. Then I said to him that my high standards is not only for my benefit, but it's for your benefit as well. Because the truth of the matter is that if you do a good job for me, and other people see the good job you have done, they will begin to ask me,
yes,
oh, who did this job for you?
Yes.
I'm looking for somebody to do something for me. Can you connect me to the person who did this job for you? So I told him that if you do a good job for me, you are marketing yourself. It's not just my benefit. So it tells you that Christians, we are not, look, and where I did my printings and so on, where we did the printings and all the things we had to do before we started African Business and Professionals Forum. If you enter the manager's office, you would see about 6 to 7 pictures, framed pictures, of one of the most seasoned men of God in this country, in his office. You will see the sticker of the church on his car. You will see a pendant of the church hanging on his mirror inside his car. So the first time I even entered his office, I even suspected that maybe he may even be a pastor of that church. Now this man told me that, look, if you pay in full. It will facilitate your job. In 2 days, your job will be ready. And I said, okay, no problem. If I pay in full and that will facilitate the job, then I'll prefer to make full payment in order for my job to be facilitated. So I made 100% payment. He told me, come on Wednesday. I got there on Wednesday, and this man said, smoke has entered my generator, and the generator has stopped working. As a result, I have just gone to bring a repairer to come and fix the generator. So please, come tomorrow.
You paid off.
I have paid in full, up front, 100% payment.
And it wasn't delivered.
And it wasn't delivered.
Wow.
And the truth of the matter is that if smoke has entered your generator, what has that got to do with me?
And that is what you want to correct.
The following day, I got there and it was even worse. He said his toner is finished. He has ordered for toner and it's on the way coming. And these excuses continued for 6 good weeks. It got to a time...
Something that he was supposed to supply
in 2 days.
In 2 days.
2 days.
This man, he got to a time he even stopped parking his car in front of his office. He will park the car somewhere and walk to the office so that in case you get there, you don't see his car, you assume he's not there.
Not around.
Yet, you will see about 7 to 8 pictures of one of the most seasoned men of God in this country in his office. And I have said that I will go and look for the branch of that church he attends and look for the pastor and tell the pastor that tell him to remove the pictures of the senior pastor from his office because he is embarrassing the church and he's embarrassing the man of God. So this is just an example to let you understand the fact that Christians are one of the most unserious people when it comes to business. Secondly, Christians are one group of people that in terms of our businesses and our professions, guess what? We don't even look at the spiritual aspect before looking at the physical business. But the interesting thing is that we have so many fraternities in this world. The Freemasons are there, the Buddhists are there, the Illuminatis are there, the gay community are there, even the Jews. I mean, even the Chinese. Everywhere in the world you go to, you find what we call Chinatown. Every country in this world you go to, you find Chinatown. And it's like a fraternity, you understand? Freemasons and so on. And the truth of the matter is that if you don't belong to their fraternity, they will never do business with you. You may be the best in your field, but they will prefer to do business with somebody who is not the best,
belongs to them,
but belongs to their fraternity, as against somebody who is the best, but is not a member of their fraternity. And some time ago, Archbishop Duncan Williams said something, and it really ministered to me. He said that one of his spiritual daughters traveled to China to do a business with the Chinese, to sign a contract with the Chinese. She was in the office, the conference room of the company, waiting. They were all waiting to start the meeting. Suddenly the meeting started. The first statement that came out of the mouth of the chairman of the company was that, Madam, we consulted our oracles yesterday, and our oracles have told us that if we do business with you, you will bring good luck to us. On that basis, let's sign the contract. Another man, also one of the spiritual sons of the Archbishop, went to Dubai to sign a contract with the company. He was in the conference room of the company. Suddenly, the chairman of the company walked in, reciting his talisman. He came and sat down for about 5 minutes, still reciting the talisman. All he said after 5 minutes was, sign the contract. He got up and left. The question is, what is going on? The man was weighing the whole thing spiritual. But Christians, when a business opportunity comes our way, the first thing we will look at is how much profit am I likely to make? When the opportunity looks good, the money looks good, the benefit looks good, immediately, without thinking twice, we'll append our signature. The next Sunday we'll be in church, grab a microphone, and give a testimony of how God brought a business opportunity our way, which is going to give me profit in many zeros. Along the line, the business crashes. And you begin to blame all kinds of people. But the question is that if you had addressed that business Spiritually, you would have gotten that spiritual clearance, whether to do that business
or not.
Or not to do that business.
So this is what the forum.
So basically, African Business and Professionals Forum is a platform which is more like a Christian fraternity platform.
Okay.
Because the truth is that the Freemasons will not engage us, but sadly we are engaging them.
It's true.
The Illuminatis will not engage us, but we are engaging them. You see a Christian who says, "Oh, I'm looking for a very good lawyer." And someone says, "Oh, I know a good lawyer. Let me introduce you to him." The lawyer is an occultist. He doesn't care about the fact that he's an occultist. All he cares about is they said he is good and he can help me. So a Christian is looking for an architect. They say, "Oh, this architect, he's good, but he's a member of the Freemason." Let me tell you a personal experience as I end on this note. About 7 years ago, I had just returned from the UK after my master's program. And I met a friend of mine who was my senior 1 year in secondary school. We met in his office. We had an extensive conversation. And this guy has a very huge company. His company is big, very huge. I mean, he has branches in not less than 10 countries in the world. I mean, he has branches in America, Dubai, and so on, South Africa, and so on. So as we were speaking, he got to know that I have a background in oil and gas. And he also got to know that I had a background in business and management consultancy. So he said, "Wow, I never knew." So he said, "Very soon we are even going to roll out an oil and gas program so far as the company is concerned. And since you are an oil and gas person, you have an expertise in oil and gas and energy, and you also are a business and management consultant, we would want to engage you as an external consultant. So that once we start our oil and gas and energy program, any opportunity, any business that comes out, we will invite you to come get the job done. We share the proceeds." So he asked me, "Kindly share your profile with me." And I said, "Oh, this is good. This is fine." So I shared my profile with him. It's been 7 years, not even a single call. Meanwhile, my profile is on his company website. In fact, if you Google my name now, one of the things you will see is the name of his company.
So what does that say?
Now I'm concluding.
Okay.
3 years ago, this guy gave me a call.
Okay.
But the call was something else. And in the course of the conversation, he opened his mouth and told me indirectly. He didn't say it directly, he said it indirectly. And it was in the course of the conversation I discovered that this guy is a member of the Freemason. And I said, "Oh, I now understand why for 7 good years this guy has never called me to deliver any job." Meanwhile, I'm aware they've rolled out their oil and gas and energy program because I see it on social media and so on. So the truth of the matter is that as Christians, we need a platform where we can network, get to know ourselves. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? Number two, we need a platform where we can build capacity. Because the truth of the matter is that sometimes you cannot blame some of our Christian brothers and sisters who engage the services of Illuminatis and Freemasons and unbelievers. You can't blame them. Because the truth is, the person is looking for standards. So if it is a Freemason person who can give him the standards, why not? He will go and engage his services because he wants standards. But
with the forum, they will get to know.
But we'll build your capacity at the forum.
Yes.
So that once we build your capacity, your standard goes up.
Yes.
Once your standard goes up, people, your own Christian brothers and sisters will be comfortable to do business with you and to engage with you.
Thank you very much. You're really loaded.
In fact, there's a lot to say, but let me just reserve the next for next week.
From all you've said, I know that you have a lot to say. Which means, if I am right, this particular forum, what if an unbeliever comes for you to help him get into this? Do the person have a chance?
In fact, I'm happy you've even brought about this question, because if you look at our working document, it is written in black and white in our working document that African Business and Professionals Forum is also an evangelistic tool. Because the truth of the matter is that there are some people you can never carry a Bible and go and stand before them and witness to them because of the caliber of people, because of who they are in society. You understand? But those people, maybe may not come to church, but they may come for a business breakfast meeting. So
which you do.
Exactly. So at the business breakfast meeting, who knows, that person, the Lord may touch him and minister to him at that business breakfast meeting. So we don't want to discriminate, but of course, in our publicity, we make it emphatically clear that it is for Christians. The reason is because we don't want you to come there and be uncomfortable with what you come and see, because we do praises and worship, we do intensive prayers, because guess what,
and that is what will help you connect spiritually.
Yes, because the truth is that the problems we are dealing with are both physical and spiritual.
Yes.
So we do a lot of intensive prayers to be able to address the spiritual. As we are building capacity, we are dealing with the physical issues. Then the prayers is dealing with the spiritual issues. So if you come there, you come and see prayers going on, praise and worship, you may feel uncomfortable. So that's why in our publicity, we say that it is for Christian. But if you are an unbeliever and you say that, well, I still want to come and learn and build capacity, why not? You are more than welcome.
So our viewers, you've heard it. You're welcome, irrespective of who you are. Come along. They will help you know Christ. They will help you build your business. Pastor, when he was talking, he said that Christians are on serious set of individuals. Do you agree with that? And what can we do to solve that unseriousness when it comes to business for Christians?
Thank you very much. I wouldn't say that Christians are unserious. What he actually said was that Christians are unserious with their business approach.
Exactly.
Oh, the business approach.
Yes.
Okay.
The mindset with which they go about their businesses.
Businesses, okay.
And
Now, still, my question, why is it like that? And what is the solution to that?
the truth of the matter is, God is business minded.
Okay.
Abraham, our father, was a businessman. He wasn't a pastor. And he wasn't a prophet. He was a businessman who knew God, who served God, who worshipped God. And God led him from every step he took until he became very rich and very prosperous. Then going to his son Isaac. Isaac was a farmer, if you read the book of Genesis. And Isaac depended on God for directions, the kind of things to do, the kind of places to go do his business. Then going to Jacob, who was like a herdsman, who was rearing cattle. God gave him a vision on how to take over the land of Laban, if you are familiar with the scriptures. So Christianity does not exempt you from doing fine in your business, or does not give you the privilege to be, will I use the word lackadaisical in your business, but it has to do with the mindset. The mindset that, because the Bible said that the children of the world are wiser in their generation than the children of light. Yes, we must do our business like the children of God. We must be serious with our business. That is what I think the African Business and Professional Forum is all about. Bringing like minds together and also letting us know how we go about business so that we can actually be successful in our businesses. If you want to succeed in your business, then you come for the forum and also get to learn what it's all about. Then spiritually, there are also barriers in the realm of the spirit. As we know, the spiritual is always superior to whatever we see in the physical. Behind any physical manifestation, there is a spiritual background. So in that forum also, while it is a Christian-based forum, the spiritual aspect of it, some people are carrying curses, some people are carrying generational limitations. There are some things, some generational limitations that run in family, that a limitation placed over cities, over families, over individuals. These are dealt with at the place of prayer. And as Christians, we must seek God first. As if we bring God into your business also, you will see exponential growth and success in it. That is actually what this is all about. Christians can succeed in their business when they do it rightly, and when they seek God first and place God first and connect with direction from God on what to do and how to go about it. Very, very important.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. This forum, is it open to everyone? How can people get involved? Do they need to register? This question is to you, Mr.
Yeah, thank you very much. Certainly, in order to become a member, you must register. In fact, we have 3 categories by which one can engage with us.
Okay.
Number 1, we have what we call members. So members are people who have registered as members, and they have an ID card to identify them as members, and they make some token contribution, which we call an annual subscription fee. So those are members. Now the truth is that if you're a member, there are benefits that you enjoy. So all these things you are doing is to enable you enjoy the benefits. Then number two, we have what we call non-members. So somebody may say that, well, I don't want to be a member, but I am interested in the capacity building. So I want to come and learn and build my capacity. We will not stop you or prevent you from coming, since you want to come and gain knowledge. So those category of people are called non-members. But even if you're a non-member, in order to participate in our business breakfast meeting, which we organize on the third Saturday of every month, you still need to register, because we have two different types of registration.
Okay, even as a non-member.
We have membership registration, then we have registration for participation in the business breakfast meeting. Because we need to know how many people are coming for any given business breakfast meeting. So that, for instance, we can inform the hotel management, 50 people are coming. So make provision for 50 people. You can imagine if somebody comes and doesn't get food to eat, and the person has paid. You can imagine the wrestling contest that will take place there. So in order to ensure that all these things are avoided, we say register, so that we know how many people are coming, so we can make provision for everybody. So those are the non-members. So even though a non-member must not register to become a member, a non-member must still register to participate in the business breakfast meeting. Then the third and the last category of people is what we call online participants. And like the name rightly suggests, these are online participants. So these are people who may be outside Abakaliki, they may be outside Nigeria, and may not be able to come to Abakaliki to participate. In fact, there may even be people in Abakaliki, but due to other engagements, may not be able to physically come.
Do they need to register?
They still need to register in order to be able to participate.
Clouds make way for the pouring of my blessings. I will not be afraid.
Pastor, I want to know, what can we do so that Christians will stop failing in business?
We pray, like I said before, there are causes, there are limitations placed upon individuals, maybe due to our background, which are also handled spiritually. And we take some time to pray. We take some time also to study the scriptures. We take some time also to build ourselves up spiritually in order to succeed. Like he said, we don't do business casual. Yes, the unbelievers consult their oracles before they come. As a believer, you must consult your God. Yes, you must be strong spiritually. You must take your time to pray. You must take your time to seek God. And that the forum offers you such opportunities where believers will join hands to pray. And God speaks and leads us. You don't just step into business. You don't just go to any location and do business. You must first hear from God. That is what makes you unique as a child of God. You do business under the unction, under the inspiration of the Holy Spirit. As you hear from God, then you step out, and then you also succeed. Another aspect of it is bringing your business under the cover of the covenant, which we also teach in the forum by what we call tithing. Tithing brings the cover of God over your business. We have experiences of the nation of Jews, where you have people who have built businesses that last hundreds of years. Why? Because it is under the cover of God. And so these are the things we are trying to relate in this forum, and we bring it also into focus.
Thank you very much. Our viewer, you've heard it. You have a lot to gain. Just come along, no matter what your background is, no matter what has happened in the past. African Business and Professionals Forum, they will help you get a wonderful head start. But before we end, I want to know, is this only for Africans? Just as the name suggests.
Yeah, like the name rightly suggests, it's for Africans, but it can be an African based in Africa or an African based in the diaspora. The reason is because we are not just limiting ourselves to doing business in Africa. We are looking at how as Africans, we can also take advantage of opportunities in other markets. I mean, recently I was talking to a friend of mine who is in China, and I was telling him, I said, look, these guys, I mean, we spoke extensively, he said a lot of things to me, and I told him that, look, one of these days, we need to get you to speak to us and let us know some of the business opportunities available in China that people who may be interested can take advantage of. So it is not only limited to Africa, but of course, whether you are based in Africa or outside Africa in the diaspora, you must be an African.
So, man of God, finally, when is the breakfast meeting holding? Where are we to come for it?
We have our business breakfast meetings at Clivero Hotel.
Okay.
Clivero Hotel off the Onwe Road in Abakaliki here on the third Saturday of every month. Every third Saturday of every month. And for the month of June, we are having our meeting on the 19th. On the 19th of June is our next meeting from 8 to 10. And please let me emphasize that 8 is 8. It's also one of the diseases we want to cure.
Yes.
Okay.
Because
no
you hear people say African time. Who gave birth
time.
to African time? There's nothing like African time. My watch here doesn't say
So
African
our
time.
8 is our
So our
8
is our 8. So we want to start at 8 and close by 10.
Okay.
So if you are interested and you want to participate, I would want you to contact us on 090 27 444 568 090 27 444 568, or you can send us a WhatsApp message on 0044 or +44 750 718 6808 +44 or 0044 750 718 6808. Once you contact us, you can register to book your seats for the 19th of June.
The land is green, it's green.
Are you a Christian, a business owner, a prospective business owner, entrepreneur, or a graduate interested in securing employment? African Business and Professionals Forum, an initiative of Unique Global Connect Solutions, is offering you a platform to build and develop capacity, skills and talents, advertise products and services, create meaningful networks and connect with successful entrepreneurs, mentors and coaches. The forum will be holding business breakfast meetings to achieve the stated objectives every third Saturday of the month at Clivero Hotels Limited, 2 Polycarp Unwete Close Onwe Road, Abakaliki, Ebonyi State. Time is 8 a.m. prompt. For participants outside Abakaliki, there will be an online link for participation. You can register to participate by calling the numbers 090-2744-4568 or 080-3226-8369, or send a WhatsApp message to +44 7507 186808, or send an email to africanbusinessandprofessionals@gmail.com. African Business Professionals Forum, changing lives, affecting generations. Register today. Don't miss it.
The land is green.
Wow, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Pastor. Thank you very much, Mr. Paul. Thank you for coming up with such a wonderful idea. Thank you, our viewers, for being part of it. In fact, I have a lot to ask. I would have loved to ask what of professionals like us do we.
Every professional is involved. In fact, let me even clarify quickly.
Okay.
You know, sometimes when people hear professional,
Okay.
they think you're talking about pharmacists, engineers, accountants, they are doctors and so on. They are all part of it. But even if you are a carpenter, if you are a plumber, an electrician, you are part of it.
You are part of it.
Because you are professional.
Yes.
So it is open to every professional. Even if you're a media person, it is open to you. So long as you're a business owner or a prospective business owner, or
for me,
a professional, or even an unemployed person, because an unemployed person, you may get opportunities there.
Yes.
So it's for everybody.
Yes, it's for everybody. It's for everybody. So don't feel shy. Come along. Thank you so much. Please do keep a date with us. Next time we will help you, guide you on how to start a business and also succeed. Bye.